it's in the game. It's in the game. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta.
Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Well over a decade has started in this league, and Kirk Cousins put up some prolific numbers. The thing that's eluded him, despite all the stats, are those playoff opportunities and those marquee postseason victories. I think Kirk, his family, and everybody rooting for him hopes the final chapters of his career will contain some of those.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get in the end zone, fella.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw for Cousins. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Cousins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now Cousins again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 36. Oh, what a grab. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
It's caught. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Once more, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Young Hui Koo after the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
To kick it away, here's Pinion. Cordero Patterson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson finds a new home in Pittsburgh, and I think he finds the exact right fit for his skill set. A team in the Steel City that loves to run the ball, play great defense. That sound familiar? That's what he did for the Seahawks for well over a decade. He's looking to rejuvenate his career after a couple tough seasons at Denver, and this might just be the right fit.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Russ now from the gun. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st down, here's Russ. Catch made. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Chris Boswell for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing his Cousins. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Third down give to Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Pressure coming, it's Cousins. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Receiver downfield.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll only get this one up to about the 47. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. Searches from the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution was pretty well done, too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 3 now. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 4. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Caught by Freiermuth. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp, because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Into the hands of Pitts. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They'll punt it away again. Bradley Pinion headed back out. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers to Najee Harris making their return to the field. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Russ is gonna cook here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Wilson now from the gun. He beams one deep right side. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And the Falcons will take over. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, Cousins. And the Steelers get home. They drop him. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Finds his target, Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
And the Steelers get home. They drop him. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Reports with Jonathan Coachman. Oh, I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the second half. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Russ looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Washington. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Going to Harris to start the half. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Russ off the play fake. That throw finds Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Running it after the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Russ setting to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running left is Harris. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And as much as we thought we'd be watching highlights here, talking about this passing game, Brock, it's been the guys on the other side of the ball who've come in and stolen that spotlight.
Yeah, and in an offensive-driven league, and one that's sometimes even legislated that way, it's nice and refreshing to see a defense put together an effort like this.
Amen.
Be the ones everybody's talking about for how well they've played on their side of the ball.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Hits his man on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Cousins. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw for Cousins. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Play action now for Cousins. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4 there, and it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now Cousins again. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
All right, here we go. Second down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up. That's caught for the first. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Rush coming for Wilson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Russ. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they find. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Falcons 10.
Keep it up! Keep it up! Make a play.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and Kirk Cousins headed back out to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Cousins. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Cousins. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, he might complete 99 out of 100 of those short, simple routes to the tight ends. Even the shortest and simplest of throws, well, it's due to end up in a drop at some point.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They fake the handoff. Now Cousins. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Quick hitter complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Cousins. He's got it, room to run. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They go play action on 1st. That one's complete to London. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll throw it yet again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins now. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. The Steelers down Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running behind. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Cousins. Throw reeled in by London. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From from the 48. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Throwing his Cousins. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch and keeping those feet in bounds.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Keep pushing that rock down the field.
From the 36. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trailing by 11. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Looking to throw it. And this is cut for a score. We are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Throwing now. He has it. He's not able to get in, but there's a flag down. We're going to wait to see if they get another shot.
Holding. Offense.
So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They need at least 1 first down to officially close this game out. That defense still has all its timeouts, and we know those can throw a wrinkle into things. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Staying on the ground with Harris. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Harris once more. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. And they should just about do it, Brock. One last kneel down to run out these final seconds.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Oh, nice punt, and the fair catch going to stick them at the 7. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road.